What's up, America? I want to start this video by clearing something up because this misunderstanding keeps a lot of people stuck longer than they need to be. A lot of folks believe that if they just dispute everything on their credit report, their score will automatically go up. And I get why people believe that. When you're already stressed about credit, anything that sounds fast feels hopeful. You see stories online, you hear about accounts falling off. You see ads promising quick fixes. So disputing everything feels like taking control. But today, I want to walk through calmly and clearly why that approach usually slows your progress instead of speeding it up. Disputes are not a credit building strategy. They are a correction tool. They exist for inaccurate information, not for negative information that is accurate. That difference matters more than people realize. This myth didn't come from nowhere. See, sometimes accounts do get removed after dispute. But what people don't see is why those accounts were removed. See, they weren't removed because someone disputed aggressively. Nah, they were removed because the furniture couldn't verify the information properly. That could be missing documentation, incorrect dates, wrong balances, or reporting errors. That's a correction, not a hack. That's a correction, not a hack. So when you dispute an account, the credit bureau sends a simple request to the company reporting it. The question they ask is not, is this hurting the consumer? The question is this information accurate and verifiable? If the answer is yes, and most of the time it is, the account stays on. Now, where people get stuck, they dispute the same verified account again and again. They change the wording. They send another letter. They wait again. But repeating disputes on a verified information doesn't weaken the account. In many cases, it actually strengthens the paper trail behind it. The furniture now has multiple confirmations on record. And here's something most people are never told. Excessive disputes can clutter your credit file. That makes it harder, not easier to correct. Legitimate errors later because your file is filed with noise instead of signals. So if you begin disputing everything and nothing is changing, it doesn't mean the system is broken. It means disputes were never designed to work that way. Another big reason people feel frustrated is because they're watching the wrong things. They're watching for things to disappear. But credit scores don't move because something disappears. They move because risk changes. Credit scoring is about predictability. Lenders want to know one thing: how likely is this person to repay what they borrow? That's what your score reflects. Risk is based on a few main factors: payment history, how much of your available credit you're using, how long your accounts have been open, your mix of credit, and your consistency over time. So disputing accurate negative accounts does not change those factors. That's why your score does not move. Real improvement happens when you and your profile starts to look safer and more stable. Lower balances reduce risk. Over time, payment reduce risk. Aging accounts reduce risk. Strategic additions reduce risk. Panic disputes do not. This is where people get discouraged. They're taking action, but not effective action. And when nothing changes, they assume credit improvement is impossible. It's not. The approach just needs to be calmer and more intentional. The smarter path looked like this. First, identify what was actually inaccurate on your report. That means doing an audit. Not what you don't like, not what feels unfair, what is verifiably wrong. Second, dispute only what cannot be properly verified. That keeps your disputes clean and effective. Third, this is the most overlooked part. Build positive activity at the same time. You cannot dispute your way into a good credit. You have to build it. Credit improvement is a process. It's not a shortcut, not a trick, not a panic response. When you slow down and understand your specific profile, progress becomes predictable. If you've been stuck, it doesn't mean you fail. It usually means you were taught the wrong strategy, and that's fixable. See, calm steps beat panic moves every single time. If this helped you understand credit a little better, stay connected. We're going to keep breaking this down one clear step at a time. Peace, America.